गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पता न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। Hari Om, Hari Om. We'll chant from fifth mantra. Satyena labhyastapasa yesha atma samyak jnanena brahmacharyena nityam antah sharire jyotirmayo hi shubhraha yam pashyanti yatah yah kshina doshaha. Again, satyena labhyastapasa yesha atma सम्यक् ज्ञानेन ब्रह्मचर्येण नित्यम् अन्तः शरीरे ज्योतिर्मयो हि शुभ्रः यं पश्यन्ति यतयः क्षीणदोषाः. We had seen that the first to fourth mantra is telling about the Atma Sarupam and Atma Gyan Phalam. Atma Gyan, nature of knowledge of the self, and nature, what is the fruit of that Atma Gyan. Now, in the fifth mantra is the Atma Gyan Sadhana. Important mantra is there. It is the Atma Gyan Sadhana. And in this sadhana, I think 1, 2, 3, 4 important sadhanas are mentioned in the fifth mantra. One is direct and 3 are indirect. What is the direct and indirect? One is the supporting one and other is the direct one. Like you are writing. So pen is direct, hand, desk, all these are indirect. बोधोभ्य अन्य साधनों भी साक्षात मोक्षैहिक साधनम पाकस्य वन्निवत ज्ञानम बिना मोक्षो न सिद्ध्यति. Atmod. So, like in cooking, all other things are indirect. Direct is fire. So, in this sadhana, so what is the sadhana? What one have to be careful about? It's a path which is difficult. And difficult it is because we are not equipped well. We come unprepared. Like one who is not eligible as per his age, he starts driving a car at the age of 10, 11. It will become difficult for him. So a proper frame of mind, proper attitude is required. A proper lifestyle is required. And what is that? First word is Satyena. This Sat is not the Satya. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. That is the absolute truth. Bhashkar writes here, Anrita Tyagena Mrisha Vadan Tyagena Labhya Praptavya. What is that? Sat means, yesterday I told, if you remember, Karma Yoga sadhana was required, Upasana Yoga was required, then ethical life was required. The life through which you have a courage, confidence, faith, inner absence of inner conflicts. You are not a very questionable person. Nobody can question you because your life is very clear. And what makes it clear is Satyam. What is Satyam? Understand that portion very well. This Satyam, there are 4 things. One is our belief system. Other is our emotional system. Third is our living system. And fourth is our outer system called situational system. And first 3 are inside and last was outside. Belief system, emotional system, living system and situational system. First 3, that means belief, emotional and living, this you can put in one group. And outer system, the situational system, people, societies, the outer system. That which connects the two is called speech. First 3, inner system, and last is the outer system. Now, generally what happens, why somebody will say false? Like supposing somebody has a pain in the stomach. So stomach pain is a symptom of something wrong inside the stomach. There is some intrinsic problem. If he has a constant stomach pain, so doctor will not put a balm on the stomach. Doctor will say, I think I will see your inside stomach linings are there. So he needs to check your digestive system or your liver, whatever may be there. So outer stomach pain is symbolic of some intrinsic problem. Similarly, toothache is there. It is symbolic of something inside, there is some cavity has developed. Similarly, the speaking false, lying, is symbolic of something wrong in belief system, emotional system, or living system. If your belief system, emotional system, and living system was fine, then because you will not be able to connect now, something is wrong, and I cannot connect with the requirement of the outer system. Therefore, to put myself acceptable to the outer requirement system, I use the factor called lie. Because I know that if I speak the truth, then what I do, what I feel, what I believe, I cannot tell it. Or what I have done, I cannot tell it. Or what I have not done, I cannot tell it. So the outer system will be rejecting me, or it will see me with little bad eyes. So either a person lies to be acceptable to the outer system, or he lies to get something from the outer system by hook or by crook. So these are the two reasons why a person lies. Either he is very fearful of being, scolded, or of being rejected, or of being censored, or of being humiliated, or of being looked down upon. And therefore he is lying. Because the outer fabric or the outer system is based on, he expects something right from me. Outer system expresses something valuable, value-based life from me. And or I am trying to get something from the outer system which my prarabdha is not giving me. Okay. Why mantra had to lie? Mantra had to lie. She said since 15 days this Dasharath ji knows. Now you are getting the information. 15 days. And I have gone to astrologers also. And they have told that Bharat will become the king. So because of her extreme greed, because outer system was not giving Bharat ji the kingdom, therefore she took this point and then she lied to fit her desire as per the system. Why did Ravan lie? Ravan also lied where? To Sita ji, that I am a sadhu. Because if he had come as a Ravan, Sita ji wouldn't have accepted him. Lakshman Rekha was there. So she wouldn't have touched also him or welcomed him. So because of her extreme passion and lust, he lied to become acceptable to Sita ji so that he can kidnap her. Similarly, therefore their emotional system and belief system were somewhere wrong. If that system was right, there was no, supposing he had no passion, no lust, so he could have come as Ravan and said, I wanted to see you. Say, thank you. Then problem was not there. Many people used to come. Then what is the problem? When I don't want to become something, I have no problem. or I have done the right thing. So right belief system, if it is right, which is based on scripture, and my desires are not unethical, it is not unrighteous, it is as per the laws of the society and laws of the dharma, and my living also doesn't have flaw, then I can express everything what I did from 2 days back to today. All what I did. In my room what I did, with somebody what I did, what I read, what I did not read, what I talked, what I did not talk. Everything is transparent. I will not tell something which is not good for you to know, but not out of my some fallacy, some wrongness in myself, I won't hide something. Or I won't express something. And therefore, Satyam is a very cardinal value for a seeker, because it shows that you have a very strong value and rag dvesh for something outside. So you are not fit for knowing the self, because you cannot meditate on the self when you have a strong dislike and like, so that you break all rules. You are breaking all the rules. And therefore it tells that you have a strong passion or a strong like, strong attachment. First, I think you should sort out that area before studying Upanishads. And therefore you are better fit for the life of Karma Yoga rather than Jnana Yoga. So it's an indicator. Asatyam is indicator. If a person lies, this is an indicator of a strong dislike or a strong like with somebody. If you dislike, you will say something what he has not done wrong, still you will put it more. Because I don't like you, so if you do 2 mistakes, I'll make it 4. And I'll tell to everybody. I won't keep quiet. And if I like you a lot, then I will feel you have not done any mistake. Both way lies is there. It's not that it's a slight topic. People take this lightly. This is first point. And therefore the satsang tries to tackle our belief system. The upasana, Guru Bhakti and Ishwara Bhakti tries to tackle our emotional or mental system. And our tapasya tries to tackle our living system. There are 3 angles which are required to tackle these 3 defects in the personality. Satsang is trying to make our belief okay, understanding okay. Notional defect will be taken care of. If you have Ishwar Bhakti or Guru Bhakti, you will become emotionally purer. Without that, I don't see any way to become emotionally pure. And when I have the guts to live it, I use some austerity, then my living becomes as per my belief and as per my higher desire. After that, when I go to the world, what world was expecting from me, I am able to say that this is what I have done, this is what I have not done. I have nothing to lie, because there is nothing I have done which I have to hide, or nothing I have done which I have to get it from you to hide, to show something else to get it from you. I don't want anything else that I have to get it, to say something false to get it from you. I don't have to impress anybody. I don't have to show how good I am. If you think I am bad, good, you can think whatever I am. If you want to criticize, you can also criticize me. Ramkrishna Paramahansa was there, and around him, one person used to live, mad person. Always criticize him. And Ramkrishna Paramahansa used to eat food from his hand sometime. Somebody asked him, why don't you throw him out? He says some bad things about him. Paramahansa said, this way less people come. And I have less disturbance. It doesn't matter when I am right or wrong, I will know it. This is the one thing. A person who is not living a dharmic life, he will definitely be a liar. Lying means not that sometimes not speaking something is a lie. You are not telling what time you got up? You avoided that topic deliberately. You did not say because you rose at a wrong time, because that is also a lie at that time. Or did you steal? Police asks, did you steal? Robber is quiet. This quietness also is a lie. A person who is not living the life what he is supposed to live, he will always be lying. Because if he tells everything the truth, he will be shunned after that. Kyun bhai? And now such a person, if such a person comes to Vedantic portals, when he will meditate, now tell me that where he is having attachment or aversion will come in his mind. And therefore, kahan to baat ho rahi hai, two birds are there. Dvasuparna Seuja, some highest level. Upanishad is coming to this very, that level where we are there. तो निश्चित ही रहेगा, निश्चित ही a person will definitely lie. And what will happen with lying? Understand that. That defect where because of which he has to lie is not changing. So he will not be able to tackle the problem where the problem is, and his Vedantic pursuits which he wants to pursue. He may want to pursue Vedanta, it will be hampered somewhere. Number one. Number two, it becomes a habit to save myself and to lie. This creates inner, Gurudev used to say, split personality. Swami Abhedananda used to say, moment you lie, there is a aham born that I am a liar. I am not that, I don't speak right all the time. So when you cannot leave something worldly, small, how can you leave the whole world for which na karmana na prajaya dhanena tyagena eke amrit. Tyagen eke, some rare person by renouncing all he amritatva manashu. Yo bhai, out of fear or out of anything is there. So therefore I started that Satyam, what it does, it gives you a courage to face anybody. You can show me anything, you can show me anything where I have done wrong. You can search anything in my personality, in my character, in my words. You can show me and tell me. So you have a way, when your mind starts respecting you, then the mind starts following you. Whom you respect, you follow. Mind knows this guy is tough. His metal is too much. He is not a, Gurudev's language, chicken-hearted. He is not a malleable person. He will not just mold anywhere I want. He will, if I am wrong, I will say, sorry, I am wrong. I am very sorry. You know, bhai, anybody can do wrong. It's a human mind. I have done wrong. And I confess I have done wrong. Sorry. I have the guts to say I am wrong. I am wrong. I don't have to make, if you think bad about me, you can think bad about me. I don't bother, but I am wrong. And I'll repent for it. बहुत difficult है सीकर का path. You all must have seen what you had thought about this path and what it is. It's much different what you had thought about. What you see from other side of the fence and what you see by being here, it's totally different. It needs another kind of person to really go through it. This is one point. So why to create inner conflict? Second thing, one thing what I have found, it becomes a habit. Sometimes, it is, this false could be avoided. Supposing do you have that book? Now because he doesn't want to get up, search the book in so much of dust and so much of, he said, no, I don't have that. So he just says something, it was an avoidable false. It was an avoidable lie. He could have said, you see, it is in the debris, it is lying, I'll take time to search it. I'm sorry, I'll take time, I'm busy, tomorrow I can give it. But to avoid very inconvenience sometime, or for lazy person will be always lying. He will avoid it, and therefore he will say, no, I don't have. So what happens? Slowly inside myself, there is a notion bond. There is a two personalities, conflicting personalities are there, and I create lot of contradictions in my heart, and the person will have pulls and pushes. He will not be that happy person because there is not a clarity, there is not a seamless personality. बहुत खींचतान है. This is the point. बहुत सोचा गया हमारे यहाँ. So satyam labhyas. If I cannot do, I can say I cannot do it, but I'll find out. बहुत जल्दी people just say very fast and they are very happy. See, I did it and therefore he went away. अच्छा, if you had read Prashnopanishad, there is an Adi Daivik phal of lie also. Moment a person says wrong, the devatas go away. Saraswati ji goes away. ये बहुत मुश्किल एरिया है. अच्छा, when देखो somebody is samsari, somebody is worldly person, business person. So their life is full of ups and downs, lot of complex situations. So for them, maybe they lie. He's a businessman. See, it's only I don't get any profit out of it. I'm giving you at the sale cost. It is not this is the cost, zero profit. He has a profit, but he will say like that. Or you go for the marriage of the girl and say, see, my daughter has no, she is very angry daughter. Or she is like that. But you portray a daughter, only she is very good in everything. You are trying to hide her so many things. But when it comes to the path of seeking, so a seeker should not have so much worldly things around that he has to show something and do something. This is the two aspect. Next mantra alone again will be very strongly Satyameva Jayate will come. I'll come back to it again. Now, let us see another word. Satyen labhya, second is tapasa labhya. Tapasa. Or tapasa, the he word is there. He, esh. Yesh word is he plus esh. He means indeed. Indeed means emphatic is there. Really. So, Satya is the moral lifestyle. And tapasya is little religious lifestyle. Now understand, religious means coming in terms with Ishwar. Coming in terms with Ishwar is called religious lifestyle. Well, what do you mean by coming in terms with Ishwar? Acceptability of Ishwar. So ethical lifestyle is not sufficient. Why? Because whatever fabric of scheme of things and people you are around, that is the Ishwar's representation. Ishwar expresses as the scheme of thing and people around. And accepting the Ishwar, I am in good terms with the Ishwar. That means I will accept the scheme of things and people that he has given around. And this way your dislike and like will be loosened. And this is the first tapasya. If people will say, why should I accept God? You cannot accept. How will you accept the situation? The Karma Sadhana is not possible without that. How will you accept certain things are unchangeable in everybody's life? Sometimes some diseases are unchangeable. Sometimes some people you have to live with. Sometimes some situations, some bereavement you have to live with. Some things are there which is you cannot just see how and why I can change it. But that falls in the Ishwar's domain. So when you are in terms with Ishwar, when you are in terms with the God, you accept the fabric of the juxtaposition of the people, place, unchangeable around you, and your mind is relaxed in that situation. The relaxed mind with the outer person and situation is the sign of maturity. However, it may be difficult, but you are not reacting to unchangeable things. That means you have accepted Ishwars. You are in terms with Ishwar. That is your religious lifestyle. This is called first level of tapasya. First was ethical. This is religious lifestyle. I have understood it, and this disease is there. I have taken it. Sometimes cancer happens, and a person has to exist. Understand that. Sometimes you have to live with somebody who is diseased. I have seen people living with their parents who are totally bedridden. There is no one to look after. They don't have so much of money that they can just ask the nurse to come, or nurse is not coming. Right? Not everybody can afford. Nurses are also costly nowadays. They also have a Sunday, Saturday leave, and they have not come. This boy has to do, this girl has to do the work, take bath, give bath, change the clothes, clean them. You are faced with a situation, you cannot help it out now. If you are in good terms with the Ishwar, you will say, okay, God, you had given me everything. I accept it, and I will do whatever is required. I will not react to it. This acceptability of God when you are dealing with the world, this is the first level of tapasya which will be very much required. And what will happen? Your dislikes and likes will become little diluted, which is required for your sadhana in Jnana Yoga. And the moment you accept it, I tell you, doing that work will not be a problem. देखो ये आज हमारा काम है. I may do for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It is not forever. I accept it and I am fine with rather I have accepted it as my sadhana. So you are not becoming angry or very sad or frustrated or dejected that see this boy, my friend is progressing so much, he is in his outer world, I am in the house. So this nature changes with this tapasya. Second level of tapasya, Shankaracharya had mentioned. He has said here, when you are free from the situational world, I have no dislike for you. And I am not, therefore I won't think about you too much. And I have not attachment for you. I will not think about you. My mind is free from you. After that, when subject comes, you are fully available to give yourself. So, Vedanta requires long hour of thinking on the subject. And therefore he writes, tapasahi indriya mana ekagrataya manasaschendriyanam chai hi ekagriyam paramam tapa. So you can focus your intellect, mind on one subject for a long time. Because there is no other topic which is very important for you. This is called tapasya. Tapasya. I hope this point is clear. So this is the second level of tapasya. First level, situational level. And second level, your sadhana level. Your personal subjective level. Because you have to keep one thing important. See, karma yoga you are doing. You have to always, your most important thing in karma yoga is attitude. 100 people you will meet, you will go to 10 places, you will get success, you will get failure. Attitude, prasad buddhi and arpan buddhi. Attitudinal attention. When we are doing upasana, you have to create vritti of God. Vritti, Ishwarakar vritti, Ramakar vritti, Shivakar vritti, constantly. And when you are a Jnana Yoga student, then you have to keep the Brahmakar vritti, that this is Atma, I am Drishta, this is Drishya. Everywhere you need to have you have to reiterate that only one point is important. in three areas. Karma Yoga is attitudinal attention. In Bhakti Yoga, there is a vritti attention. And Jnana Yoga, there is a drishta brahmatva attention. And this is a tapasya because other will come to catch you out, to throw you out. So the pain that I go through of avoiding other vrittis which I liked, this is called austerity. And even I don't like my upasana, still I'll do it. Even I don't like that attitude all the time, but still I try to maintain it. So tapasya is involved where you have a pain of doing something what you don't like and not doing something which you like. This is very important aspect. And more a person increases, more he starts liking what he should like. If I fall prey to everything, then I cannot grow. So this is called, second point is tapasya. Tapasa. Then third point is there. This is indirect. Indirect sadhana, moksha sadhana. Indirect samyak. Third is remaining. Brahmacharya. Sorry, three are there. Brahmacharya. The brahmacharya word you have heard 100 times. Remember one thing, brahmacharya doesn't mean celibacy. So as a brahmachari, one person was not married. He said, see Swamiji, I'm also brahmachari, you also brahmachari. I said, you are not brahmachari. You are brahmachari. Well, I'm bachelor. I said, bachelor is not brahmachari. Celibacy is not brahmachari. If you go in the commentary of, what is it called, Prashnopanishad, students go to the teacher and brahmachari was one. So living with the teacher, with surrender, sacrifice and seva, this is called brahmacharya. But what about abstinence? That is a byproduct anyway. When you are abstaining from wrong relations for higher purpose, then that is called brahmacharya. Not out of compulsion because you are having abstinence. That is not brahmacharya. Brahmani charati. Veda dhyanam charati. Whose nishtha is there. And this way you are free from your relational problems. You have no relational issues with anybody. And therefore you are saved from sensual weaknesses. So situation is not a weakness, you remove by tapasya. Your non-integrated personality is not a weakness, you remove by asatyam, satyam. And your senses are not a weakness, is removed by brahmacharya. But I cannot do it all alone. Therefore you live with the teacher now. You live with the teacher. Not merely live with surrender, sadhana. Surrender, sacrifice and third one, seva. Not save, seva. So satyen labhyas tapasa yesha atma. Only you have to live with the teacher with save. So whenever you live with teacher, have some save in between in your room so that you can eat it. That is not, it is save. Not seva is seva, not save. Satyen labhyas tapasa yeshatma. You know, three angles are attacked. Non-integrated personality attacked by satyam. Situational harshness and caught up by the very softness and harshness of the situation, tackled by tapasya. And sensual weaknesses tackled by brahmacharya. Brahmacharya actually is important for study of scriptures. Systematic, committed, continuous study of scripture under the capable acharya for a long time. This is what is important for brahmacharya. This is the aim of brahmacharya. And service etc. is just preparing your mind for that study actually. So that you are ready for going higher. This is the first line is sadhana. One is remaining, direct sadhana. Samyak Gyan. Samyak Gyan means Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasa. Now you have supportive sadhana. Now the main sadhana is this. Samyak Gyan. Huh? So Samyak, acha, Bhashika writes, Nitya Shad will go everywhere. Nityen Satyen, Nityen Tapasa, Nityen Brahmacharya. Not that I have morning I speak true, evening I lie. It's not like that. No, Brahmacharya is at this time, not at this time. Nityam, Asnityam Samyak Jnanena. Nityen. देखो सर्वत्र नित्य शब्द अंतर दीपिका न्यायेन. Like on the parapet wall, the lamp is put. It will light the road also, it will light the inside house also. Therefore, Nitya word has been used there in that reference. ठीक है. अच्छा, what is the meaning of Samyak Gyan? Main thing is listening. Listening of the scriptures. Listening of the Upanishad especially. Why? Listening makes you clear as to what is the truth and what is a sadhana for that. So, prameyagat samshaya is removed by listening. The doubt remains pertaining to the goal of life. This is called prameyagat. Prameyagat agyan is gone. That this should be known and this is important. This is the truth of life. Then comes after you have listened from the teacher, then you may have your personal doubts. You can't start with reflecting without listening. So you do manan. So what happens? You bring your experiences and what you have heard and try to match and see where is the problem. So you do manan. Manan means process of convincing yourself. Process of convincing the arguments which was given in Shravan by your personal examples, personalizing the teaching by logic. You use your own logic. This is your room sadhana. Or with few friends you can do it. Some friend also you can do manan. But third comes dhyan. After manan also, you feel I am not changing. My responses are not. Those dhyan is for internalizing. Internalizing. Like dahi is there, dahi, curd. So in the lukewarm milk, you put little of the curd. Here generally in India, they don't purchase curd generally. It is all in the home only. Very rarely we purchase curd. And as I see here, curd is mostly purchased. And I see in the houses, the lukewarm milk was there. And they put little of the curd and they keep it. Keep it quietly. You cannot move it after that. So after 6-7 hours, the whole milk curdles. And it becomes the whole curd. Similarly, in the milk of our mind, you put the curd of what is reflected thought and allow it to internalize. Go in solitude. Think over it, reflect over it, and try to repeat it, relive the satsang. You talk to yourself in the Vedantic language. You talk to yourself in the language of Atma. To yourself only. To yourself you are talking. And this is called Nididhyasa. And the whole thing is called Samyak Jnanam. Nityam will go here also. I hope this one line is clear. Satyena labhyas tapasa yesha atma samyak jnanena brahmacharyena nityam. What you will see now? Second line. Antah sharire jyotirmayo hi shubhraha. Antah sharire. Inside the body. Atma is not outside or inside. Outside the body you will see, inside the body you will see. Please get this point. Inside the body there is a physical heart. What you call here. Physical heart is the locus of mind. In the mind you experience doership, enjoyership, ignorance, knowledge. It is obtaining place. Anta Sharire means in the heart, in the body there is a physical heart. In the physical heart, we obtain the mind or the intellect or thinking power. And that light is called Jyotirmaya. See, like in the light you see, this table is dusty. Or this carpet is very clean. You can see in the light, but you can't say light is dusty. The light in which everything is seen is neither dusty, neither it is fading. It is not going up and down. So, in the intellect, where the thoughts are coming and going, where doership is coming and going, there you see the self blazing, shining all the time. So instead of attaining your attention on the object of the thought, your attention is in the light of in which the thoughts are seen. And that is called Jyotirmayaha. I hope this point is clear. Clear? Okay. So there you see ignorance also. It is not a physical thing. External heart, physical heart is just the locus of that mind actually. You say, I am thinking. I am talking. Who is this? I am speaking. So you always put it towards the physical heart as if. I am talking it. I did this work. I am saying it. So is the Atma inside the physical heart? No, it is place of obtaining of. Atma is neither inside nor outside. It is just place of obtaining. There you see ignorance, there you see knowledge, there you see doership, there you see enjoyership. Jyotirmaya means what? Mayat pratyay is there in Sanskrit, like Annamaya. So Mayat has two meanings, Vikarartha, Prachurartha. So Vikarartha like Annamaya Kosh. This body is modification of Annam. Like you eat rice, you eat dal, you eat wheat. It has modified to become hand, bone. Otherwise here rice will hang. If straight away, if the rice and dal will come, then somewhere wheat will be there, somewhere rice will be there. It will be very horrible, I think. So body has made you very presentable. So body has converted into bones. So your same rice has modified to become bone, modified to become hair, modified to become your skin. Therefore certain foods are for glowing of your skin, you may have heard. Certain food is for hair. Certain food is for eyes, like carrot. They say therefore monkeys will never have glasses because they eat a lot of carrots. So certain food is for your bones. Calcium is there. Straight away it doesn't go and become bone. It modifies to become the bone. This is called Vikarartha. So Annamaya Shariram. But if I say Annamayam Yagyam, so there Annamaya is full of food. Prachurartha. Prachur means full of. I hope you are understanding. Don't forget these things. I must have told you somewhere. Mayat pratyay is there. Mayat. In Annamaya it is Vikarartha. In Annamaya Yagyam, in the Yagya where a lot of food was distributed, lot of kheer was offered in the Yagya. That is called Annamaya Yagya is there. Understand, no? Where a lot of food was predominance, you can say. But here, Vikarartha is not the meaning. And predominance is also not exact. It is only that only. So Maya is mean not only predominant, because other than light nothing else is there. Predominance means something else is also there. When it is said that the Annamaya Yagya was there, that means apart from the food, the Yajman was also there. We gave some dhoti and lot of things to the priest also. Here it is not in the sense of that other thing is there. Other thing is not there. It is only Jyoti is there. Anta Sharire Jyotirmaya hi Shubhra. Shubhra means pure. That alone is there. And he word again is coming. Indeed, definitely it is there. Definitely. Jyotirmay, he will go with Jyotirmay. Jyotirmay, indeed it is there. Acha? But who will see it? Yatayaha. Yatayaha. You know, sannyasis generally they are called yati. Generally, yati word is used. Yati means yatanshila. Who is putting little extra effort in this direction. Yati word is indicated that his life is, he is putting effort. He is going extra miles, what you call in English. He went extra miles to help me out. Yati means he has not given up to the negativities. He is inching towards the truth, if not galloping. He is moving towards Yati. Yataya. And who is this Yataya? Kshin doshaha. This Kshin doshaha means, Bhaskar writes, Krodhadi chittmalaha. Krodhadi, anger, frustration, jealousies. That means by Karma Yoga sadhana, he has got out of external violent, uncontrollable responses. Like passion, lust is there, anger is there, jealousy is there, where his reaction is easily felt by others. Very easily I can see that he is very upset today. Very easily I can see that he is very attached. Very easily I can see that he doesn't like me. Very easily I can see that he competes with me. This is called gross impurities. Subtle impurities, you cannot see where his mind is running. He is not impure outside, but inside is not focused. He doesn't have likes, but he is not focused. So the Kshin dosha means he has tackled his external responses. World is not a problem for him. He can live with anybody and everybody, not a problem for him. He doesn't have push and pull. Strong push and pull in the mind is not there. Violent, he may have preferences. I prefer to live with this person. I don't prefer to live with that person. But if it is required, I can live with that person also. This is sometimes the camp is there. And there is a room distribution. They say, I prefer to live with this person. But even if it is not there, I'm fine. I can live with anybody else. But if you have any chance, then I'll prefer to live with this partner. This is fine. It is not possible not to have any preferences. It is nice. But when I'm very strongly repelling somebody, then what happens? That person comes in my mind and I am very strongly attached to his negativity. I'm strongly attached to negativity. Or I'm strongly attached to his positivity also. Then I'm pulling him. He's very good all the time. Or he's very bad all the time. So Kshin dosha, neither I have anger, neither I have passion, neither I have detest for something. Therefore, when I will go for thinking of the self, these issues won't come to bother me actually. Are you getting my point? Therefore, when marriage is held, they say, please sort out. If your Masa doesn't like this marriage, please explain. Because on that day, he should not get a problem. He should not create drama on that day. Understood, no? Please sort all those people out. On that particular day, when Bharat has come and the puja is going on, you should not start shouting and not say something to anybody. Unless you have sorted out, we will postpone the marriage. We'll choose for another date. Or your father is not happy, please see that he is happy because he is saying, I want to do Kanyadan. Now others are saying, we will do Kanyadan. So they are catching the neighbor chacha. And the neighbor is doing Kanyadan. So others are saying, where is the daddy? Well, daddy has not come. So everybody is asking, where is the daddy? Everybody, bhai, unko अच्छे से मना लो आप. Similarly, this calm, krodh, attachment, when you are going for a serious study of Vedanta, a serious meditation, you don't want any personal thought, work, issues to bother you. Upanishad is like a mother. It wants to clean you and then send you outside. अच्छे से नहलाना चाहते, यतयः बाय एफर्ट क्षीण दोषाः, एंड देन पश्यन्ति, यम पश्यन्ति, एंड they see this, they see that they see what I described in the last two verses. Acha, and Bhashkar writes one line. So he writes here, न कादाचित कहीं सत्यादि भी लभ्यन्ते. कादाचित कभी किया कभी नहीं किया. कादाचित, कादाचित मीन्स कभी कभी, कभी कभी दिल में ख्याल आता है, हाँ, कभी कभी कहीं कहीं कुछ कुछ थोड़ा थोड़ा, हाँ. बोले आप जब करते, बोले कभी कभी कहीं कहीं कुछ कुछ थोड़ा थोड़ा यहाँ वहाँ. मार पड़ेगी. सो न कादाचित कहीं सत्यादि भी लभ्यते. कहीं कहीं सच बोला, कहीं झूठ बोला, कभी ध्यान हो गया, कभी श्रवण हो गया. Therefore I say every day one should have satsang. Whether one person come, whether two person come, and that has made this center, I tell you. From the day one, morning, evening, I don't leave it. Whether I am well or not well, by God's grace we continue. And therefore here also, when you had satsang, I don't bother 2 people are there, 3 are there, and I think sometimes 3 are there, sometimes 2 are there when I am not here. But still, if nothing is recording is heard, something should go in our ear, something good for 1 hour, that's it. Morning and evening. That makes the ashram actually. This is the success of having the ashram, that seekers get satsang. This is very important. Otherwise, everything, anything else you can have outside, but you cannot have satsang outside. Satyadivi sadhan istutyartho ayam arthvadha. So Bhashkar writes, these sadhan are praised now. Now next slok is very important, that we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari.
सर्वेश्वरामा पाहि प्रभु, पाहि प्रभु.